everything looks like. So today's video is going to be a super exciting video. I am so pleased to announce that I am now on LA Girl's PR list for 2022. Yes, I know. I entered a giveaway on Instagram and y'all, I actually won. So I am officially part of LA Girl Cosmetics PR list. So today's video is the first box that I've received, and it is a very special box. It's my first box and it's a new launch. It's probably launched maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'm just now getting the PR box. I'm super excited to show you guys what's in this PR box and unbox it for you, review it, swatch it, and create looks. If you all are interested in makeup tutorials, unboxings, just everything beauty related, then I highly suggest that you all subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the notification bell. And now that I'm on this PR list, if you all love LA Girl and you want to see new launches before it comes and just to see, you know, the products that they're coming out with, then most definitely subscribe to my channel. Now, all that being said, I hope you all enjoy this video and let's get into this unboxing. So this is the box and it is the Young, Wild, and Free collection. I'm getting super duper Coachella vibes from this PR box. And a little known fun fact about me, I do live in Memphis, Tennessee. I basically have lived here ever since I was a young child, but I was born in Sacramento, California. I moved to Memphis when I was about 9, 10-ish, and I've been here ever since then, but I just thought I would throw that out there. It's a fun fact that if you guys might know from previous videos that I am currently living in Memphis and I'm from Memphis, but I was born in Sacramento, California. So when I see this, it's just like giving me those vibes again back home. You know, I still have family that lives there and everything. And so when I see this whole get up, like, I'm super excited. This is the Young, Wild, and Free, and it's the collection. There's 2 palettes in this collection. It's a Festie Bestie and a Nudie Cutie. And let's open it. And I am filming with my microphone that has given me the blues in the past, so I really hope that you guys can hear me and it's not static in the background and all of this stuff, because I know every time I edit my videos, when I use this microphone, it's just like the audio is horrible. So I really hope that you all can hear me. If not, I might end up switching over and doing a voiceover, who knows. But this is what everything looks like. And I gotta get used to this because I'm not used to doing like PR unboxings like I do my BoxyCharms, and I do get PR from We Essentials, but it's in a smaller box. So this one is a lot different for me. So we will jump into the first part of the unboxing, and it's just, this came in, it is some stickers. And then this insert, Young, Wild, and Free, and then it also shows the palettes here. And these palettes are available now at Ulta. So if you like these palettes, you have the opportunity to go and grab them. They are available for purchase as I'm filming this video. So the first palette that we're going to grab is the Festie Bestie. And I'm filming with my camera now. I have a Sony ZV-1 and I'm still getting used to autofocus and all of this. So I noticed in a couple of my other tutorials, when I would show you guys the products, it was blurry. So I really hope that it is showing you all the product. And then this is the shades on the back. And then we will open it up. And these are the colors. And the Festie Bestie is the festival palette that you create your Coachella and your really fun summer, lovely spring, whatever looks from. And you guys know I'm more of a nude girl, so when I saw this collection, I just knew Nudie Cutie would be like my love. But I really want to start using more color for all of my subscribers who have a thing for color. You know, by nature, I'm a nude girl, but lots of people who watch my videos might love color. So I want to give them something to actually enjoy watching. And this palette is definitely colorful, and the pans are really big, you know, and we got shimmers, we have mattes, we have metallics. So I am going to create a look on one eye using this palette, and then I will create a look on the other eye using the Nudie Cutie palette. And this is what the Nudie Cutie palette looks like. The packaging of this collection is really pretty, and it has holographic. It's just like super cute, super cute. So this is what the shades look like. And these are it's a neutral palette. Warm tones, some warm, some cool, lots of shimmers, so you can create really pretty soft glam looks. This can be an everyday work palette. Like, you can grab these palettes and throw them in your purse and take them if you need to travel or whatever. Like, these palettes are really pretty, and they're handy and all of that good stuff. So I am going to go ahead and jump into tutorial. So I will start off first with the Festie Bestie. With the Festie Bestie, they do have names. The shades have names, and I appreciate that. I love when palettes come with names. So this is the insert, and then I will show you all the shade with the name. So the first shade is called Blur. It's this icy white, shimmery color. I can take this off because the shade names are in the back. I don't want it to be like a reflection. So then the next little the next square next to it, this orange shade is Bestie, which is that shade there. The shade next to it is called Heat, and the last shade in the first row is called Detour. Then the next row, the dark orange shade, which is a matte shade, is top down. Then we have Too Hot. Next to that, that silvery color that is calling my name that I believe I'm going to use today is Sequin. And then the last lime green shimmery shade in this row is Loving Life. Next, the more green color right under Loving Life is Playlist. Next to that is Daisy Dukes. That's super cute, Daisy Dukes. Next to that is Space Buns, which is super cute, super Coachella-esque. You know, when you think of Coachella, you do think of space buns and glitter and bright colors and everything. So these names really fit this palette, and it's super cute. Next to Space Buns, this last shade over here in the palette is called Destination. And now on this last row, that dark black looking shade is called After Party. Next to that, that purple looking shade is called Journey. Next to that, that shade is called Drip. And the last shade in this palette, this green shade here, is called Cactus. So that is the Festie Bestie palette, and we can just jump right into it. So when I make these looks, and when I come up with these looks, I kind of just stare at the palette, and then it speaks to me, like the colors just speak to me. So I feel like I am going to probably use this shade here, which is Drip. Is it Drip? Yes. I'm going to use Drip, Daisy Dukes, which is the shade right on top of it, and then I'm probably going to top Daisy Duke with Blur, or I might top it with sequin, and then I am going to use blur that white shade as a inner corner highlight. So those are the 4 shades that I'm gonna use in the palette. Those will be the 4 shades that I swatch. So this is Drip. Then I'm swatching Daisy Dukes. Wow, this. Then I am swatching Sequin. And lastly, I am swatching Blur. And these are very not powdery. These are very like buttery, that's the word. Very buttery, which is a good thing. So these are the swatches. And you know, it called my name, like I gravitated to these shades, and it's actually matching what I have on today. So this eye is going to be my Festie Bestie eye, and we will go ahead and start the look. I grab my brushes and going in with a fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into Drip, pigmentation. And I'm going to take that in my crease. Let me zoom you guys in. So that is Drip. And I'm thinking about bringing Drip to my inner corner as well. Let me just build it up a little bit more. Yeah, and I'm gonna just bring it to my outer V. And I want a little bit too close to my like inner corner, but it's so now what I'm going to do is dust off my brush, because I want to just soften up that the outer part of the crease is just looking a little bit like not blended, and I want to soften it. So I'm just going to blend that out. But that is how Drip is looking. So I'm going to go in with Daisy Dukes, and I'm going to take Daisy Duke on this part of the eye with my finger and just tap it on. And then look at this, y'all. Wow, that is so pretty. And then I'm going to dip back into Drip and blend out the ends, so there's where that shade meets, it won't just be bare. It just blends into each other. Wow. Now I'm going to go into the shade Sequin, which is a shimmery grayish silver color, and I'm going to tap that on the front part of the lid. that's what that is looking like. Let me get a little bit more. And then going back with drip, blending out the edges of both of these and just building back up that crease. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with Blur, that icy shade, and just pop that on the inner corner. Like that. Not too bad. So this is what we're looking like. Just played around with 4 shades from the palette. And I think it's pretty. It's really pretty. That shade, Daisy Dukes, like these metallics are so buttery and so pigmented. It's just, yeah. So that is that. This is the look that I created with this Festi Bestie palette. These are the swatches, and this is how it looks on my eye. Next, we're going to go into the Nudie Cutie palette, and we'll use this side. So here is the Nudie Cutie palette, and I will go over the shade names with you as well. And then we will pick the shades that we will use today. I will swatch them, and then we will start the eye look. If I could get this off. This is the palette, and I will go down with the names starting on the first row. So this first shade is Cutie. The shade next to that is Trending. The shade next to that is Flower Child. The next shade in the last shade in the row is Flawless. Okay, and now next row underneath Flawless, the first shade is Rhinestone. The shade next to that is Free Spirit. That peachy shade next to that is Peachy. And then the last shade in that row is Romantic. Underneath that first dark shade in the row is Down to Earth. The brown shade next to it is Main Character. The lighter brown shade next to that is Mood. And the last shimmery shade in that row is Iconic. And last row, that dark shade is Bay. The shade next to that is Show Off. The shade next to that is Goals. And the last shade in that row, that shimmery gold, is Ride or Die. And that's what it's looking like. So I'm looking, and I'm looking. And I am kind of drawn to Peachy, Main Character, and Iconic. And since I use 4 shades here, I want to use 4 shades here. So I will use Peachy, Peachy, Main Character, Iconic, and for my inner corner, I'm probably going to use Rhinestones. Yeah, Rhinestones. So I will swatch them, and then we will get into the eye look. So I'm going to swatch Peachy, which is the matte peach. I will swatch Main Character, which is a matte brown, a warm brown. I'm going to swatch Iconic, which will be my glitter shimmer shade. And then lastly, I will swatch Rhinestones, which will be my inner corner highlights, which is a kind of a almost rosy, icy pink. So these are the swatches. You all can see them. And then we will go ahead and jump into the tutorial. In a fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into main character as my transition. See how pigmented that is? And then I'll just take that in my crease. And I'm already loving this shade. It's very blendable. It's blending out nice. It's a perfect transition color. So I'm loving main character already. And then I'm going to dip into Peachy and blend that into main character. These two blended together, it's really pretty, really pretty. And then I'm thinking I'm going to take Peachy on the inner and outer V. And that's how that looks. And then I'm probably going to take a smaller blending brush, dip back into main character, and then go on top of where I put Peachy on the inner and outer and just build that up. And then take that first blending brush, no more product, and just blend the edges together. And then down the center of the lid where there's no shadow, I'm going to take Iconic and tap that down the middle. Yes, ma'am. Iconic is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous gold. Very reflective. It's a true gold. And it's blending, and the color payoff is so pretty. Then I'm going to go back with that small blending brush, get some more of main character, and just tap that on the edges of the Iconic shade, just to blend out those edges. And I'll add a little bit more because I don't want to lose how pretty this is. And then lastly, we will go into Rhinestone, and I will put that on my inner corner. I honestly could have put Iconic in my inner corner and it still would have been, but this is pretty. And it still would have been a really pretty, it's kind of mimicking this shade over here, Blur. They're kind of similar. The base color is kind of similar. So that is that, and this is the nudie cutie side, and this is what it's looking like. So let me finish off my eyes with some mascara, and then I will come back and we will finish out the video. I am back. Mascara is on, and this is what the eyes are looking like. And I think that it turned out super pretty. This side, it's very dramatic, colorful. Everything worked well together. And I'm gonna play around with these more. You will see these palettes on my channel a lot in the recent weeks, and I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more, create another look with it, just to see, you know, the lasting power and everything. But these are very, very nice shades, and they retail for about $15 if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I will have it on the screen, the actual price points for these palettes, and you can find them at Ulta. So I will have the links in the description so you all can pick these up if you really, really want to. But I'm really loving this nudie cutie side because it is so me. Like, this is so me. I can see me doing this. But then I also can see me doing this. So I think everything turned out perfect. You know, they swatched perfectly. You know, they're true to what they look like here, they look like on my eyes. I just think everything just turned out really, really nice. So I'm super excited. I want to thank LA Girl for sending me this PR box, and I cannot wait to see what's in store for the future, what launches they have coming out in the near future. So make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload more videos. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.